Oh, damn, I'm so dark. Still, let it be. Like a different kind of video on this channel. I never done a video so early. Today I came out here. I'm waiting for the sun to come up. Yeah, no, let me do this video right here, right now. Now, this saying, keep your enemies closer than your friends, is a true statement, and it will serve you so well in your life. Now, that was partly because your enemies do not hesitate to show you the real emotion so that you can prepare. But there's that enemy that is pretending to be a friend, which is so dangerous for you in your life and everything that you got going on. And this video, I want to talk about how to spot an envious person in your life, but that is on the low though, you know what I mean? Yeah, hello beautiful people. My name is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego. Now, how to spot an envious person, an envious friend, an envious family member. Oh wait, family members are so common in this. In fact, I had experienced this so much, I had come to accept it as a way of life for me now. Yeah, now the funny thing about, or like the good thing about interacting with a lot of different people, yeah, as you make new friends, you know, you reflect back on your relationships with other people, you begin to realize, guys, most human communication is psychological warfare. You know what I'm saying? And envy is at the heart of this. You know what I mean? Now, the sooner you can get the envious person out of your life, the better. Why is it so? Because, guys, envy is really a spiritual matter. Now, there's that enemy of a physical enemy that want to like destroy you, you know what I mean? Physically, whatever. But there's that enemy that is spiritual. Now, sometimes this envious situation can come from a person who has a better social standing than you. You know what I'm saying? A person that has like a higher ranking, higher positions, still, you find them to be jealous of you. And also envy, guys, is also energetic, especially when it comes to man to man. Now, the thing about females is that females operate in this way, but they operate in this way very openly with amongst each other. But a man is a very subtle, you know what I mean? Now, the obvious sign, obviously, is that when a person is envious of you, is that will describe everything else except for that. I mean, for example, say if you are like improving, getting in shape, they will come and say, "Oh man, you're losing weight. Are you all right?" What I was trying to say is that they will make up a million different stories just to avoid the fact that you're looking good. You know what I'm saying? Now, it is all envy also, guys. It's very, very common amongst friends. In fact, friendship is all about this. That's why many chosen ones are saying, man, let me just stay to myself. You know? Now, let's get down to the points, guys. Now, what is the first sign somebody is so envious of you? Is they pay so much attention to you. Oh, yeah. It's like they know everything about you, sometimes even more than you know about yourself. Not kidding, guys. Let me share this story that happened to me in India. I think this was like back in 2017 or something like that. Anyway, I had met up with, I was, in this place doing like yoga, whatever, for like a couple weeks. And I met up with this German girl that was there. You know what I mean? The funny thing with my interaction with her was like, I had, I didn't know she was prejudiced then, but I'll find out that she was prejudiced later on. But one of the things that was so interesting about her was that she knew so much about Africa. She knew so much about black people. She knew so much about our skin. She knew so much about everything. Yeah, man. Back then, I really wasn't aware of myself the way I am now. But that really, 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 yeah, that made me so surprised. I could not believe a woman from Germany, out of all places, Germany, knows so much. Oh, look at this bird. Just came out. Yeah, it just flew like this and just like, that was, you know what I mean? How is it possible that a person from there knows so much, especially the economics? And then we ended up going to this place, Goa, in India, because this place we were at, there was no alcohol or anything like that. And also back then, I was drinking a little bit, you know. And we went to this place, Goa. Now in Goa, you can find alcohol. There's clubs. There's good, And we get to drinking, and of course, under the influence, people really reveal the true selves. One of the things she told me was that how she admired Hitler, and then like she said something like someone like that would rise again. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the part where it confirmed to me that she was envious. Is that she literally came out and said, "I wish I had a black skin." And many times she was speaking negatively, like on the low, you know what I mean, about like black people and all that. And now there she is, no, openly saying that she wish she had that. Now the point of the story, guys, is like every time people want what you got, and they don't want you to have it first, they demonize it. At first, they try to take it away from you. if it fails. Like not like a black skin, like a melanin. You can't get that if you're not part of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I need to watch my mouth sometimes, guys. Alright, let's get down to the second point. Is that the prejudice. Now this is connected to the first, obviously, but this prejudice, even though sometimes it can be racial, but prejudice is prejudice. They can just be prejudice, because of you're a woman, because, you know what I mean? Like, that's what they will display on the outside. But all along, guys, they are envious of you and they want to take what is yours. You know what I'm saying? If I can be honest with you, the reason why melanated people face so much racism and prejudice against them is because access to women. There you go, I said it right there. All this suffering, guys, let me tell you something. It comes down to our manhood. You know what I mean? Let me speak on this a little bit. You know what I mean? Now, this issue. Now, there's like sexual access to females. This has been the number one cause of wars and all this kind of thing in our history. And in our modern day world, guys, this thing still applies psychologically and subconsciously, of course. You know what I mean? Now, sometimes, I wouldn't even say this is a melanated issue. It can also be like more of a testosterone issue. You see what I'm saying? Now, for example, if you have more testosterone than the other person, another man, you could not even do anything, but he will take that as if that you have ability to take his mate from him. Therefore, he becomes so envious of you and now begins to hate you for that reason. You know what I'm saying, guys? Now, if somebody is envious of you in your life, huh? Yeah, exactly. That's why I came out this morning.
I come here every morning.
Oh, you come here every morning?
Yeah.
Ah, good. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Bye. All right, let me close this video, guys, by saying this: is that when people are envious of you, understand you are changing, elevating. You know what I mean? Pushing boundaries and reaching new heights. Just take that as a sign and keep going to whatever it is you're going. All right, bye-bye.